Hello, welcome to the One I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes as usual. Wearing clothes, wearing a crappy pullover and a ITZY shirt because I like that K-pop group. I just wanted to see if anyone noticed the background on my computer screen. I don't know if you could tell what it is, but it's two Afghan dogs. One of the Afghan dogs has like light blondish brownish hair with a little green background, and the other Afghan dog has brown hair and has a pink background, and for some reason has a microphone in front of their face. But just wondering if anyone noticed the two Afghan dogs that are the background of my homepage. Anyway, Billie Dog Eilish has been on my ugly list since I think we're going on 5 years now, right? I mean, cause she when she first I guess became a public figure or a figure that I knew of anyway, because you know me, I'm always late to the party, but man, Billie Eilish made an impression on me when I first saw her, and it wasn't a good one. Okay, I didn't notice her, or I say when I mean notice, I mean like, and when I mean like, I mean there was a 5 minute period where I would have sex with her, is when I saw a picture of her grocery shopping, and it was like the first time she actually like wore something that wasn't a burlap sack or like a big plastic bag. So like you could see like, she had like some nice um I think they're double D's, some nice breast. And I'm like, wow. I don't know how long she's been out, but the fact that it took this long for me to actually notice or see her wear something that like let me know that she had a womanly figure under there, it's like it's too late. I don't like her. But like if she would have came out the way she was dressed at the grocery store when she, I don't know, it was a picture. It's a picture for like it doesn't matter. It's a picture of her in the grocery store, and you fucking see her tits, and she looks amazing. I mean, if you like, got, I mean, obviously you got to change the face, but you know how it is with women. You know, if they have a nice ass or you know nice chest, the face doesn't matter. But the problem is she was only showing the face for like I don't know how long. So it's like, I'm over it. But anyway, um, yeah, I just wanted to show that I have two ugly dogs on my homepage. But anyway, I wanted to talk about something. Apparently, another porn star has died. Sophia Leone has died. Uh, it they don't know why or what caused her death, but it's a suspicious death. It's under investigation. She's 26 years old, and like they found her body in her apartment unresponsive, and they don't know if it's connected to a robbery or not. So as you can see the article here. I'm not going to read the article. Basically, they found her body in her apartment unresponsive, and at the same time her apartment had been robbed. So they don't know if the people who robbed her killed her or she was dead, but then someone robbed her apartment. But there's no right now. They can't tell if there's any like like there's no physical trauma. Okay, so like there's nothing obvious that says she was murdered. Okay, but her apartment was broken into. That that's why it's suspicious. But right now they're waiting on the toxicology report to see if that's what caused her death. So and they also have to see is like, okay, like let's just say it was an overdose or like a drug related, like was she forced to take the drug, like they gotta do stuff like that. But when it comes to the history of porn stars, usually when you find one unresponsive, it's their own drug use. It's usually a drug overdose. I mean, this past, I believe it's, I think three have died in the past couple of months by drug overdose or suicide. And then this one we don't know. So, like, if you remember a couple of podcasts ago, I did talk about a porn star that committed suicide. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what it's like for a guy to be a porn star. Okay, so I can't tell you, but but I'm gonna make the a big assumption that a female porn star is like depressed all the time, feels like human garbage, just feels horrible. I'm gonna bet that she died from a drug overdose, and her apartment being broken into has nothing to do with her death. Like I bet you um she like was high and someone broke in. Like it's gonna be like something like that. I mean, they'll probably like never know, but I just bet you like the break in was after she died. It had nothing to do with it. But I think we should talk a little bit about her. So I went to her IDMB, and for those of you that don't know, porn stars have IMDb pages. Okay. Now I'm not going to see, as you can see, she's done at least they say 82 movies or scenes or whatever. She's been a part of 80. I'm sorry, she's done more than 82 scenes, but she's been a part of like 82 porn productions. Because like some of the companies she's done stuff for, she's done more than one thing for. Okay, but when I talk about these porn stars and I talk about their contribution to society, you know, a lot of times I talk about the accolades, I talk about the awards they have, won throughout their career. But, unfortunately or fortunately, whatever, Sophia didn't win any AVN awards or any, Spank Bank, you know, Woman of the Year. Like, she didn't win any of those, which, I'm not taking away from her work. Sometimes awards are just a popularity contest, you know? I've trust me, being a fan of K-pop, you actually learn that what's like the biggest Blackpink is or was the biggest K-pop group in the world for a good 4 or 5 years. I don't think they've won any awards like on those big end of the year award shows because they just didn't know the right people and they were working for the wrong company. So so I'm not trying to take away from Sophia Leone's life here because she didn't win an award. Now the only thing tragic about her life, she was born June 10th, 1977 in Miami, Florida, and she passed away March 1st, 2024. And this is the tragic part in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Albuquerque, New Mexico is the worst part, like literally the worst part of the United States. And I know that's saying a lot because there's places like Chicago, or like or Chicago. But Chicago is kind of like America trying to solve its own problem, if you know what I mean. There's a reason why so many people are getting like blasted every night in Chicago and we don't do anything to stop it because they want it to happen. They're fixing the problem. But anyway, I wanted to highlight. some of the things that she's known for. And obviously it's porn. But I guess she's most known for Blacked. You guys know what Blacked is. Mean Massage, Erotica X, and Hot and Mean. So if you want to look at the highlights, her most popular porn scenes, you look up, I'm going to repeat it, Blacked, Mean Massage, Erotica X, and Hot and Mean. Okay, so those are her four. I guess if you're gonna make the Mount Rushmore of Sophia Leone's scenes, movies, whatever you want to call them, it's those four. But I've curated a list, a highlight, so you guys, because you guys might not want to go to her IMDb page, or you guys might not want to like friend her on Instagram. Well, she's dead, but it's not private, so you'll be accepted. And having a dead porn star as a Instagram friend is it's kind of cool. Let's talk about some of her good. Well, I mean, I guess they're all good, but let's talk about some of her movies. Latina sex tapes. That makes sense. Come Fiesta. My very first time. In honor of a porn star when they do pass away, uh, instead of prayers, you recite some of their best movies. That's how you remember them. Sweet and Slutty. My Dirty Maid. I like that because that's a play on words, because a maid is supposed to clean up your place, but she's dirty. You get it? Moms bang teens. How many times have I done a podcast about this topic and mom bangs teens come up? Teens like it big. Lesbian seductions. Older/younger. Number 54. That is a long running brand of older lesbians seducing younger lesbians. Very long running brand. Shared for the first time. Nothing like a good cuck video. I'm sure people, there's a lot of people who are fans of Destiny who are into this stuff. It's okay. My Best Friend's Daughter. Oh, that's another good one. In memory of you, Sophia. Dare Dorm. Sounds exciting. Dyked. Once again, Dyked has made a return on the list of honor. Spring Break. Fuck Parties 9. We've talked about this one too. See, that's how you know that you're on the right track when you're a porn star, when you've done Dyked, when you've done Spring Break Fuck Buddies. Doesn't matter which part. These are good signs. She probably just didn't get any awards because she didn't know the right people. Sometimes you gotta be lucky in porn. Teen Creeper. Sounds like a movie about my friend Jason when he was in high school. 1,000 facials. Now that is dedication. Just all the hard work and dedication you have to do to take 1,000 facials means you're serious about the business. Public bang. We all know what happens in that one. Step siblings. Innocent title, but because it's a porn star, we know what happens in it. Monsters of Cock. Hmm. Baby Got Boobs 18. I bet you this series, Baby Got Boobs, I bet you it goes up to like number 300 something. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Touch My Wife. Another cuck movie. See? It's creeping into pop culture. If porn's doing it, it means it's part of our pop culture. Dad Crush. Once again, Dad Crush is another title that has been on or mentioned in several of my porn related podcasts. And the last scene she did before her death was Love Her Feet. So she's a woman of culture. That's good. I'm very sad that we lost a woman that had nice feet. Very sad. What are the men of culture going to do? I don't know. Probably subscribe to someone's OnlyFans. I know a few girls. Like Beth has one. She has a sale going on. I believe it dropped down to $12.99 a month. But I'll leave a link in the description to that. But back to Sophia. So yeah, like after reading this, I feel better. I feel like there's been some closure between us, you know. But her life was pretty private. A lot of times I'll talk about their childhood. I'll give a bio, but the only thing, at least I know, that I could find, she has an Instagram, and she posts and poses. She posts pics about her day, or like a pic of her on set, but it's nothing like, oh my god, she's wearing clothes, but she's like, I'm on set having the time of my life. So she loved her work, apparently. Like, I've never seen her complain. I've never seen her on a podcast complaining about the industry, or I've never seen her post about the industry in a negative way. So I know the stereotype is that these people, because I mean I think it's true, but the stereotype is like they're all miserable and drug addicts. But at least she didn't publicly post on Twitter or Instagram, or saying that. Every post, because I did do research. Every post I've seen on her Instagram, she's um very happy with the industry. So I just think this was a recreational drug overdose. And then around the time of her passing, someone had broken into her apartment and stole stuff. Because it's very obvious if she was killed and then they robbed the place, because it's just like the way the body would be positioned. There's obvious there'd be obvious signs of a struggle and stuff. So that's why the cops said it was a suspicious death, and they couldn't put the two and two together. So yeah. I hope you all can carry on. And Sophia, I will fap to you in the next life. Anyway, I've said enough. You guys have a good one. Peace.